Imagine waking up every morning and feeling a sharp, stabbing pain under your foot with each step. Not from an injury, not from a cut, but from something far more stubborn, a tiny patch of hardened skin that should not be there. This is the reality for millions who suffer from corns, one of the most common yet underestimated foot problems in the world. Often dismissed as a minor nuisance, corns can turn everyday walking into an ordeal, making even short trips across the room feel like climbing a mountain. Most people reach for over-the-counter plasters, medicated pads, or expensive creams, only to find little relief. But what if the solution was not behind a pharmacy counter or in a doctor's office, but in the kitchen pantry? A growing number of people are turning away from costly treatments and instead embracing an age-old home remedy that sounds almost too simple to believe. Bread and vinegar, two staples found in nearly every household, are being used in a surprising way to dissolve painful corns without surgery, lasers, or harsh chemicals. The method is straightforward. Soak a piece of bread in vinegar, place it under the affected foot, wrap it in foil, and leave it overnight. Within days, many report the corn vanishes completely, leaving smooth skin behind. Skeptics may laugh at the idea of using toast to heal the body, but those who have tried it swear by its effectiveness. And while it may seem like folklore, there is real science behind why this could work. Corns are not random growths. They are the body's natural defense against constant pressure and friction. When a part of the foot is repeatedly rubbed or squeezed, often by tight shoes or awkward posture, the skin responds by building up layers of keratin, the same protein found in nails and hair. This protective thickening is meant to shield deeper tissues, but over time it can become a dense, hard knot that presses into the sensitive layers beneath. Unlike calluses, which spread over a wide area and are usually flat, corns are focused and deep. They often develop on the soles, between toes, or on top of toes where shoes rub. The center of a corn can act like a small spike, digging into the flesh with every step, causing intense discomfort. For some, the pain radiates up the leg, altering the way they walk and leading to posture problems over time. The root causes are often lifestyle-related. High heels, narrow toe boxes, synthetic socks that do not breathe, standing for hours on hard floors, these are all invitations for corns to form. People working in retail, hospitality, healthcare, or any job requiring long periods on their feet are especially vulnerable. Even athletes and hikers can develop them from repetitive motion and ill-fitting footwear. Foot deformities such as bunions or crooked toes increase the risk, as they create uneven pressure points. Yet despite how widespread the issue is, many suffer in silence, believing corns are just something you have to live with. Pharmacies offer a range of products promising relief: patches soaked in salicylic acid, abrasive files, cushioned pads. These aim to either chemically break down the thickened skin or reduce pressure around it. But results vary widely. Some patches fail to penetrate deeply enough, others irritate healthy skin, and filing can go too far, creating open wounds. Worse, repeated use of strong acids can damage surrounding tissue, especially in older adults or those with sensitive skin. For persistent cases, doctors may suggest cryotherapy, surgical removal, or laser treatment, all effective but costly, invasive, and sometimes unnecessary. This is where the bread and vinegar method stands out. Vinegar, particularly apple cider or white vinegar, is mildly acidic. Its pH helps soften keratin, breaking down the tough outer layer of the corn over time. When combined with bread, which acts as a moisture-retaining carrier, the vinegar stays in contact with the skin longer than if applied alone. The bread swells slightly when soaked, conforming to the shape of the foot and ensuring even coverage. Wrapping the foot in aluminum foil traps warmth and moisture, creating a mini sauna effect that opens pores and enhances absorption. Wearing a sock afterward keeps the area clean and protected while allowing the process to continue through the night. It is a slow, gentle exfoliation, one that works with the body rather than against it. What makes this remedy especially appealing is its accessibility. No prescriptions, no special tools, no trips to the store. Everyone has bread and vinegar. No need to wait for shipping or schedule appointments. And unlike harsh chemical treatments, this method does not strip away healthy skin. It targets only the damaged, compacted cells, leaving the rest intact. There is no burning sensation, no peeling, no risk of infection when done properly. The only downside? A faint sour smell from the vinegar, but for most, that is a small price to pay for pain-free feet. But why does something so simple work where modern medicine sometimes falls short? The answer may lie in the philosophy behind traditional remedies. Before mass-produced pharmaceuticals, people relied on observation, trial, and generational knowledge. They noticed patterns, how certain foods, herbs, and household items interacted with the body. Vinegar has been used for centuries as a disinfectant, cleanser, and healing agent. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used it to treat wounds. In folk medicine, it has been applied to warts, fungal infections, and skin irritations. Bread, beyond being food, has served as a poultice base in various cultures, helping draw out impurities or deliver moisture to dry areas. Combining the two creates a low-tech but highly functional treatment that modern science is only beginning to appreciate. More importantly, this approach addresses the condition gently, avoiding trauma to the skin. Rapid removal methods, like cutting or freezing, can leave raw surfaces vulnerable to bacteria. The body then responds by producing even thicker skin in defense, potentially making the problem worse. Slow, consistent softening allows the corn to lift naturally, reducing the chance of recurrence. And because the treatment happens during sleep, there is no disruption to daily life. No need to sit with feet elevated or avoid water. Just apply before bed and forget about it until morning. Of course, not every case is the same. Some corns are deeply embedded or associated with underlying medical conditions. Diabetics, for example, must be extremely cautious with any foot treatment. Nerve damage and poor circulation mean even a small crack in the skin can lead to serious complications. Self-treatment without medical guidance can be dangerous. Similarly, people with weakened immune systems or vascular diseases should consult a professional before trying any home remedy. But for the average healthy person dealing with a typical corn, this method offers a safe, affordable alternative worth exploring. Anecdotal evidence is piling up online. Forums, social media groups, and community boards are filled with stories of relief after years of frustration. People describe stepping on the bread vinegar pack with hesitation, expecting nothing, only to wake up amazed at the change. Some say the corn shrank dramatically after one night. Others needed 3 applications, but saw complete resolution. Many are stunned that something so ordinary could solve a problem that resisted expensive products. The consistency of these reports suggests this is not just placebo, It is a real physiological response. Beyond the physical healing, there is also psychological relief. Chronic foot pain affects quality of life. It changes how people move, what shoes they wear, whether they take the stairs or avoid walking altogether. Regaining comfort means regaining freedom. Being able to walk barefoot on cool tile, dance at a wedding, chase a child in the park. These small joys are easily taken for granted until they are gone. Removing a corn is not just about eliminating pain, it is about restoring mobility and confidence. Still, the biggest barrier may be belief. In an age of advanced medicine, trusting a kitchen hack feels outdated, even foolish. Society equates value with complexity. Pills must be lab-made, treatments must be high-tech, solutions must come with instructions and warnings. Yet nature has provided answers long before laboratories existed. Sometimes the most powerful remedies are hidden in plain sight, disguised as everyday objects. Bread and vinegar are humble, unglamorous, but together they form a surprisingly effective duo. As awareness grows, more people are questioning why such simple solutions are overlooked. Why spend money on products that barely work when a natural alternative exists? Why endure procedures when gentler options are available? This shift reflects a broader movement toward holistic, sustainable health practices, where prevention, patience, and self-care take priority over quick fixes. It is not about rejecting modern medicine, but about recognizing that not every problem requires a complex solution. In the end, the story of the bread and vinegar remedy is more than a foot care tip. It is a reminder that wisdom does not always come from screens or stores. It can come from kitchens, from elders, from quiet experiments passed down through generations. It challenges the assumption that newer is better and invites us to look closely at what we already have. Painful corns may be a small thing in the grand scheme of health, but how we treat them reveals a lot about how we approach wellness, whether we seek control and speed, or patience and balance. So next time a corn starts to form, before reaching for the wallet or the medicine cabinet, consider the pantry. A slice of bread, a splash of vinegar, a bit of foil, and a good night's sleep might be all it takes to walk freely again. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's been limping around in discomfort, because nobody should have to walk on a corn like it's hot coals. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss simple, no-nonsense remedies that actually work. And let us know in the comments, have you tried this trick, or do you have your own home remedy that saved your feet? We're all walking this journey together, one step at a time. Thanks for watching.